Hi.
Look right here. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey guys, so I hope you all had a great weekend. I hope you were able to get outside and enjoy the beautiful weather. That's Malin's. They're playing outside. And I've had lots of time playing outside. So first of all, happy Monday. Happy birthday to Catherine. It's her birthday today. So I hope you have a great day, Catherine. We're learning lesson 10.1 today. We'll learn lesson 10.2 on Wednesday and 10.3 on Thursday. And
This.
okay. And then on Monday next week, we'll review for the test. You will have your test on Wednesday, May 13th. And then Mr. Chen and I will let you kind of know what the rest of the year holds. But you're almost there to the end, so you can do it. Today you're going to need to watch lesson 10.1. Watch the video, take notes, and then complete the homework check once the lesson's over. So let's go ahead and get started with lesson 10.1. All right, so lesson 10.1 starts on page 457, and today is May 4th, Catherine's birthday. We are talking about a stem and leaf plot. So a stem and leaf plot uses the digits of data values to organize a data set, and it shows how data values are distributed. If at any time I'm going too quickly, because I do have notes already written down, you can always pause the video and catch up. So a stem and leaf plot has exactly what it says. It has stems and leaves. This is the stem side, this is the leaf side, and then it also has a key which tells you what the stems and leaves represent and how to read a stem and leaf plot. So let's go ahead and practice making a stem and leaf plot. So if we're talking about an example of lengths of phone calls, so these would be number of minutes of phone calls. We have 55, 3, 6, 14, 18, 5, 23, 30, 23, 10, 2, and 36. So what you do is you first need to put the data in order from least to greatest so you can easily put it into a stem and leaf plot. So let's put it in order from least to greatest. I'm going to put 2, 3, kind of cross it off as I go to keep track. 5, 6, any other one digits? No. Now looking for my tens. So I have 10, 14, and 18. Then I have 23, 23, 30, 36, and 55. Now I'm going to count just to make sure that I have all of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so that's all my data up in order from least to greatest, or yeah, just in order. So now I need to figure out what my stems are going to be and what my leaves are going to be. So because my data ranges from 2 to 55, I'm going to use the tens place value as my stems and my ones digit for my leaves. So you kind of break the number apart into stems and leaves. So the title of this would be phone call lengths. Phone call lengths. And then the unit is minutes. And then my stems are my tens. And my leaves, or leaf, are my ones. Okay, so if I break these numbers apart into tens and ones, I have a 0 for my tens as far as 2, 3, 5, 6. And then I just list them, write the leaves horizontally here. So I order the stems vertically. I need to go from 0 all the way up to 1 for my 10s, 2 for my 20s, 3 for my 30s. I don't have a 40, but I still put it, and then a 5 for my 50. So 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then my leaves, I write my leaves horizontally. You still include, well, we'll talk about that in a second. So here I have 2, 3, 5, and 6, and I put those in order. 2, 3, 5, and 6. You don't separate it by a comma, you just kind of list them. And then I'm going to put any of them, kind of order it below as well. Okay, so now for my tens, if I have a 1 in the tens place value, I go 0 for the 10, I put a 4 for the 14, and I put an 8 for the 18. So you see that I've lined it up there. Now for my 20s, I have a 23 and a 23. 30s, I have a 30, so I need to put a 0 to represent a 30 and a 6 to represent 36. I don't have any 40s, but I still include it there. So I still include even though I don't have a 40. And then for my 50, I have a 5. Okay, so you can see that I didn't put commas. I lined them up here. And I ordered the stems from least to greatest and my leaves. Now, the only thing that I'm missing here that tells you how to read it is a key. So key, I would say you can pick any stem and leaf to do. So let's just pick 2, 3 equals 23 minutes. So that tells you what that represents. So 23, 23, 30, 36, nothing 40, 55, 0, 2, so just 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 14, 18. So looking at that, you can kind of see what the plot tells you about the data. So you can see that most of the data is kind of to the lower values. And then there's a gap here in between the 30s and 50s. So a gap here, that would be an outlier. So you can look at the stem and leaf plot because remember up here back in our definition, it uses the digits of data values to organize a data set and it shows how data values are distributed. So most of them are clumped in the lower end, most phone call lengths were shorter, and then there's an outlier here. All right, let's do another one. So now you can pause the video. Here's an example of hair lengths in centimeters, all the data, and you go ahead and make a stem and leaf plot. With this, make sure it has a title, the stems, the leaf, and a key. Pause the video and do it. Okay, so your title, hair length in centimeter, and then your stem and leaf. Okay, looking at my data, I can see it goes basically from 1 all the way up to 47 looks like the biggest. So I'm going to put these in order and write them out in order from least to greatest. That can help me see all of my values. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 5, 5, 7, 9. Okay, now I'm looking here. I don't have any with the 1 in the tens place. So now looking for a 2, I have 20, 23, 27. Nothing else. Now I have 32 and 33, 38. Oops, I forgot 30. So I'm going to put 30 right there. 40, 44, and 47. 40, 44, 47. 40, 44, and 47. Now I can make sure they're all crossed out. I can count, make sure I have everything. I purposely left out 4 because if you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 data points here. Numbers in my data set, and I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I know I would have missed one, so there's 4 I left out, which I need to put right there, 4. Okay, so your stems, this is just kind of like the other one that we did, will be the digit in the tens place value, and then your leaves will be the digit in the ones place value. I need to go all the way from 0 to my biggest stem, which will be 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can use the lines on your paper to space that out. And remember, you want your leaves organized. So for my leaves, I'm going to have 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 5, 5, 7, 9. That's a lot for the ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for my tens, the ones with the 1 in the tens place, I don't have any. For my 20s, I have 20, 23, and 27, keeping those lined up. For 30s, I have 30, 32, 33, 38. And for 40s, I have 40, 44, and 47. All right, so what does the plot tell you about the data? You can see that there's a lot who have hair length that's short, and then there's, a chunk that have it here from the 20s to the 40s. So you can think that if we're talking about hair length, these might be, typically boys have shorter hair than girls. That's maybe why there's a gap here, and then girl length hair here. Just kind of taking a guess. That could be a potential thing that might be with the people that were taking their hair lengths used here. How many people have hair? So here's some questions let's answer with our stem and leaf plot. Oh, I forgot one thing. A key. You need to have a key. Now you could have picked any numbers for your key. I'm going to pick 3, 2 means 32 centimeters. Don't forget a key. All right, how many people have hair shorter than 30 centimeters? Well, here is 30 centimeters. Right here, 30. So is shorter than that would be 1, 2, 3. Just count your leaves, because that 2 means 20, 23, 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 people have hair shorter than 30 centimeters. How many people have hair length that is at least 33 centimeters long? At least means 33 or more. Think if you're going to Six Flags and you're riding the ride, you have to be at least this tall to ride. So you can be that tall or taller. So at least 33 means 33 or more. Here's 33. So 33 or more would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. All right. That's that example. I want to look at an example in the book. All right, so looking at example 2 in the book, the stem and leaf plot shows the student quiz scores. How many students scored less than 8 points? How many students scored at least 9 points? And how are the data distributed? So quiz scores, your stem and your leaf. You can see your stems, they started here because their lowest data point started with the 6 and a 6, and their highest one went from 10, 0. Now, looking at your key, in all the other ones that we've done, the other two, this would be like 66, 70, 75, 77. But looking at the key, this is different. This time, your stems are the ones place value, and your leaves are your decimal in the 10th place. So here, this is actually 6.6, 7.0, 7.5, 7.7, 7.8. etc. Last one being 10.0. So how many students scored less than 8 points? So here's 8. Less than that would be the 7.0, 7.5, 7.7, 7.8, and 6.6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 students scored less than 8 points. How many students scored at least 9? Remember, at least means that or more. So 9 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 students. And then how are the data distributed? There's a few low, a few high, and a lot of them are in the middle. A lot of them scored 8 point something. That's where the majority is. There. All right, let's look at one other question here. Number 5. So consider the stem and leaf plot shown. How many data values are at most 10? That means at the most 10. Look at your key so you know how to read it. This means 48. So this means 0, 2, 3. Nothing with 10. 21, 26. If 4, 8 means 48. So how many data values are at the very most 10? Just 2 right here. 2 and 3. So 2 data values. How many data values are at least 30? That means, remember, 30 or more. So here's 30. 30 or more would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 data values. And then how are the data distributed? There's a little bit of a low, and then a blank, and then some in the middle here, but the majority are on the high end. We don't know, there's no title, we don't know what this is representing, but how is it distributed? The majority are on the high here, are in the 40s. Our last example here, I wanted to give you an opportunity to make a stem and leaf plot with a different type of key where your stems and your leaves represented different things than just the tens and the ones place. So go ahead and make a stem and leaf plot with this. These are minutes in line, 4.0 minutes, 1.6 minutes, 2.0, etc. And then using your stem and leaf plot, using these numbers, find the mean, median, mode, and range. So you can pause the video, do all of that work, and then you can check back for your answers. Okay, so the first step to make my stem and leaf plot is I need to put the digits, my data in order from least to greatest so I can make my stem and leaf plot right. All right, so my smallest data point is 1.6. Then I have 1.9. Let's see, 2.0, 2.2, 2.7. I think that's all my 2s. Now I have 3.1, 3.5, 3.6, and 3.8. 1, 5, 6, and 8, and then 4.0. Now I'm going to count, make sure that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. Okay, now stem and leaf plot, the title, minutes in line. I have my stem, and I have my leaf. Okay, my stem, now I see that these go from 1.6 to 4.0. So if I were to split those numbers, my stems are going to be my ones place value, going from 1, 2, 3, and 4. My leaves are going to be my tenths place value. So stems go from 1, 2, 3, and 4. And my leaves for my 1, 1.6, 1.9. For 2, 2.0, 2.2, 2.7. For 3, 3.1, 3.5, 3.6, 3.8. And for 4, just 4.0. Now don't forget a key because this tells you how to read it. Is it just 1.6 minutes in line or is it 16 minutes in line? So you have to have your key 1.6 minutes. Okay, now to find the mean, median, mode, and range. So to find the mean, the average, mode, most often, range, subtract the smallest from the largest, median, the middle number, when. You line them up from the greatest to the least, cha-cha-cha. Okay, so the mean, remember it's the meanest type of problem. It's the average. It makes you do the most amount of work. You have to add them all up and then divide by how many numbers there are in your data set. So add these all up. 1.6, 1.9. I'm going to add them up and get back to you. Okay, when I added them all up, I got 28.4, and I'm going to divide 28.4 by however many numbers there are, which is 10. 10 can go into 22 times. 10 can go into 84 8 times. And 10 can go into 40 4 times. So my mean is 2.84. Okay, median, I need to put the numbers in order from least to greatest. So luckily I already did that up here to make my stem and leaf plot. Cross one off the small, big, small, big, small, big, small, big, and I have two numbers in the middle. Remember, when I have two numbers in the middle, I don't have two medians. The median is truly the middle. I add them. So let's see, 2.7 plus 3.1, 5.8, and then I divide that by 2. 5.8 divided by 2 is 2.9. So my median is 2.9. Now you can use your stem and leaf plot to find the median. It's a little bit more challenging, but as long as you think I cross off the least, most, least, most, least, most, least, most, and then you see that you have those two in the middle. You just have to make sure you're keeping track of going from this way in and then this way, least, most, that way. Okay, to find your mode, the mode is the most often. See if there's anyone that repeats the most often. And there's not, so the mode is none. There is no mode. No mode. The range, subtract the smallest from the largest. Your range, you can see the largest on your stem and leaf plot is 4.0, your smallest is 1.6. So 4.0 minus 1.6, 2.4. All right, Mr. China and I are on the Schoology conference. If you have any questions, make sure you finish with the video, take notes, and then complete your homework check. Thanks, guys.